Okay, so now we are at the last part of our videos. So before we get into modeling, we need to talk about one of the most important things that you need to learn when you are using Autodesk Maya, and that is how to move around your viewport. Okay, now there are two ways of moving around your viewport. Number one is by moving your objects, and then number two is by moving the camera itself. So if I switch on my two views, wait, let me just create the camera. So I have two perspectives. Create a camera, and then I'm going to look through this camera. Now, as you can see, it is quite dark, but if I zoom out, you will notice that in this window the camera moves on its own as well. So this is another way of moving around your interface. So instead of having my rotate and move tool around this camera, what I can do is I can press and hold Alt. So if I press and hold Alt and I click on the left mouse button, I can then drag, and as you can see, I am moving around, and this is what happens to my camera. If I want to zoom in and out, I'm still holding Alt and I click on my right mouse button and I am zooming out. As you can see it happening on this interface. Let me close this. And then if I want to pan across, I'm pressing and holding Alt once again, and now this time I'm using the middle mouse button, and as you can see, I am panning from the left to the right. So this is cool if maybe we have duplicated this particular item and it's like way over there and we want to see it. So I can literally press and hold Alt and then my left mouse button and rotate to where the object is. As you can see, there's my camera over there. So if you want to have a specific object in frame, what you can do is, say maybe the camera is like way over there and I want to have this sphere in frame. I can click on the sphere and then press F, and this brings it directly into frame, and now I can move around it because I am sort of locked into it. So just to cover the navigations once again, if I want to rotate around a specific object in question or a group of objects in question, I press and hold Alt and then I click on my left mouse button and I drag my mouse either from the left to the right. And then if I want to zoom in, I press and hold Alt once again and my right mouse button, and I drag either from the left to the right. And then if I want to pan from the left to the right or from the right to the left, I press and hold Alt, middle mouse button, and then I drag my mouse. And there we go. So now we can literally select any object that we want and we can zoom in and out of it. We can have it in frame and we can zoom out.